What's going on, everybody? Dangerous Thing here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Boom Beach. I am a little bit sleepy right now because I actually just woke up and I stayed up a little bit too late last night talking to my TF and, yeah, just having fun playing Boom Beach and a little bit of Clash of Clans and, a little bit of racing here and there. So a little bit tired, but let's jump in, and I'm sure I will be awake in just a second. Yesterday was an awesome day. Yesterday was the War Factory day, and if you already built your weapons lab, and if you've already defeated Hammerman level 45, and if your radar at least a level 15, I think, then you're also gonna be getting Gearheart and War Factory. So I got mine yesterday, and also a few of my team members, of my TF members, got theirs. So in this episode, I'm gonna cover a few things. First of all, I'm gonna show you how I approached Gear Factory yesterday, because many of you have been telling me, Dangerous Thing, you need to get out of your, your comfort zone because you're constantly just playing Zookas and Heavies. And yes, that is my weakness. I love playing Zookas and Heavies. What are you going to do about it? But yesterday I did something different, and I think it worked out okay for me. It may have worked out a little bit better if I was a little more technical, but I'm just going to keep on building up on that. And also another thing I'm going to show you guys today is one of my TF members. His name is Admiral Lupo. He is just a fantastic Boom Beach player. He does not have his own YouTube account, but he completes really awesome operations, and he does just wonders. And so yesterday he also had Gearheart appear on his map, and he did a few things with it that people thought were actually impossible, and so he shared it on Boom Beach forums, and unfortunately people were giving him a little bit of hate because they were saying that he's lying, that it's impossible, that what he did is just not feasible. So I'm going to show you first my Gearheart attacks, and then I will show you what Lupo did, and hopefully you guys will hail to the Lupo after this video. Okay, let's jump in. Don't go anywhere. Okay, let me grab my phone and let me make sure this is recording. Okay, perfect. So here is my map here, you guys, and as you can see, I had attacked War Factory 3 times yesterday. I've used up all of my 3 tries. So let me go ahead and start from the very first one, and I will show you what my strategy was there at the moment. And so, as always, I started out with Zookas and Heavies, and let's view the battle, let's see how I did. So at first, I basically just took a look at the map, and I decided that I'm going to deploy my troops right over here in the corner, because I know it's not realistic for me to actually clear up and defeat Gear Factory at this point in time. So what I was really after is after loot, because, with every level of victory points, you will basically get a certain amount of rewards, and I really needed iron and rock. So that's why I deployed my troops right over here in the corner, trying to have them take out all of the flamethrowers, take out the sniper tower, and basically right now they are outside of the reach of the Doom Cannon right over there, and they are outside of the reach of the rocket launcher, just enough to where they were able to take down a few buildings beforehand. So now that rocket launcher is kind of getting to hit up some of the troops up front, I'm basically going to go ahead and just watch the Zookas go and clear up whatever they can before rocket launcher wipes them out, which was just a second ago. So that was the very first attack. It actually got me to first threshold of the loot reward, and so after that I went ahead and retrained my troops, and I also went half Zookas and half Heavies. So my strategy here was to direct them towards the sniper tower, take down sniper tower, take down the flamethrower, which they did, and then just keep shocking the rocket launcher and the Doom Cannon so that they can take out as many buildings as possible. Now you will notice that at this point in time, everything is pretty much so close to the Doom Cannon and rocket launcher, another rocket launcher, and just the cluster of all the defense buildings. So what I decided to do here is, and I sort of gave it away already, just a little bit, I basically went ahead and I trained up all grenadiers, or grenadiers, however you want to pronounce it. Grenadiers, grenadiers. I feel like I hear people pronounce it both ways. Grenadiers have really wonderful reach and really great range, so I just went ahead and deployed them right on the bottom of the shore, exactly where I deployed all the other troops. And look at that beauty. They're just going through, you know, and cleaning up the buildings on the shore. And they're still outside of the reach of the Doom Cannon, but already in the reach of the rocket launcher. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal them up a little bit and see what they can do before I am already running out of them. Okay, and so now they're definitely within the reach of the rocket launcher. So what I did is I went ahead and directed them in the very corner. I should have done it earlier when I had more grenadiers left, but I didn't. Like I said in the beginning, if I was a little bit more technical, I probably would have gotten further in this attack. But I had 2 grenadiers left who were just chilling over here in the corner, and I decided to just ride it out and see how much they can take down in the remaining minute and a half, because why quit it if, you know, they're just sitting there. You know, maybe I could possibly get to the next threshold of the reward. And so they actually took down, I think, 1 more building before the time ran out, and only with 20 seconds left. Yeah, I think 1 more building, and then the boom cannon basically wiped them up. So that was it. In this particular try, I actually got 25 victory points out of 150 victory points, so about 17% through, you know, with the attack, which isn't shabby, because, you know, in the first one I totally panicked. I started really late. I didn't even use all of my 3 tries. I panicked. And then in the second one, I think I did a little bit better, but I used warriors because I tried to take down a cluster of rocket launchers and failed miserably. So me trying a single troops in an attack didn't really work out. In this particular one, I tried out grenadiers in the end just because of the reach. Grenadiers, and it actually worked out pretty well. I went ahead and I was able to reach the 3rd level of the reward, which was, I think, one of the prototypes for my weapon lab. So that wasn't bad. I think I'm gonna keep exploring various combinations of troops, and maybe I'll do, you know, 1 or 2 of my comfort zone attacks, and then I'll do one that kind of challenges my boom beach skills. And now off to a very special member of my task force, Admiral Lupo. So you guys, I told you, you know, a few people said on the forums that what he did was absolutely impossible, that there is no way that he could have, you know, cleaned up the war factory with just, you know, with just, why can't I find it? With just tanks. And he did. So let me go ahead and show you how he did it. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Alright you guys, so after scrolling for like 15 minutes because we talk a lot in my task force, I found the attack, and let's go ahead and look at what he did, because it was absolutely beautiful. There is no doubt about it that he's a total pro at what he's doing. This is the 3rd and final attack of Admiral Lupo on his Gearhart, and he goes ahead and uses all tanks. He deploys them right in front of the HQ. So if you remember, I deployed my troops like right over here in the corner, and he just goes straight up to the HQ. He's got a ton of tanks, and you know, tanks have a whole lot of health, and at this point the health bar of the gear factory was already quite low, so he just groups them in such way that they kind of stay out of the reach of few of the defense buildings, and in just, you know, in just under a minute he takes down war factory. Final try, and he throws in a barrage, just celebratory barrage. So for all of you people who said that that is impossible, let me show you one more time. It is absolutely possible. And yeah, if you didn't believe him, you know, you can watch this a few more times by yourself, because he did indeed do it, and he did it really, really beautifully. So let's watch it quickly one more time, and this time I'm gonna fast forward it. And look at that. He deploys all of his tanks straight to the Gearhart HQ, and in just a few seconds everything goes down. So it is indeed possible, you guys. Don't ever doubt people when they say that, you know, their strategy is working, because, you know, just because you weren't able to do it doesn't mean somebody else wasn't either. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed both my new experiment with grenadiers, and I hope you enjoy watching Admiral Lupo take down a gear factory on his third try. And you know, comment below if you've ever been able to do that with just tanks, and if you're not, then you know, I'm sure Lupo will comment below in this video. You can ask him a few questions, a few pointers. He is really awesome. I'm sure he will be able to help you guys get better at your old tanks attacks. So yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. I will catch you next time. Until then, Dangerous Things out.